Rob and Joel Upchurch, RE/MAX agents, Emory, Southern Orthopedics, and Kia of LaGrange. So let's go to the field and enjoy some LaGrange Granger football on 100.9 live at Eagle1023.com.
The year was 2003. The Grangers had only 3 losses in the previous 44 games before making the trip to Weinman Stadium. Cartersville was 6-0 that season before that third Friday of October. The Purple Hurricanes and the Grangers battled it out for 48 minutes to a stalemate. It took a second overtime before the Grangers pulled out a 20-17 win on the way to their second state title in 3 years. But this time it is Cartersville that is on that kind of a run. Frank Barden is gone, but Joey King leads the Hurricanes to a run that sees 33 wins out of 35 games. And once again, Cartersville is 6-0 when they welcome LaGrange into their house. Hello from Weinman Stadium. This is LaGrange High Granger football. Along with Coach Cal Hires, I'm Michael Buchanan. Our producer is Thomas Martino. Our board operator is Taylor Sears. Tommy Whitworth has the night off. Cartersville is on a run like no other current team. Their spot was solidified when the Hurricanes defeated Buford last year for the Quad A crown. But the Grangers aren't scared. They will come to play. If the Grangers avoids the mistakes that plagued them last week, they should be right there. And they'll have to play with no self-induced mistakes to have a chance against this talented team from Bartow County. Coming up next, we'll have the pregame comments from Cal setting up the stage for tonight's game. And then we'll have our pregame conversation with head coach Diallo Burks. We'll have the game and field conditions, followed by the coin toss and the opening kickoff. But first, we will step aside for this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do free discounts going through your fees to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve, because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Kia of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23.35. You know, with prices like these are not gonna last long. Come see us today or online at KeepGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
We're back again at Weinman Stadium as the Grangers getting set to take on the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. And while the Cal Hires is, while we've got the Hurricane Matthew downgraded now to a Category 2 off the coast of South Carolina, the Grangers have some hurricanes of their own they're going to have to worry about.
Yes, they do, Michael. Kind of a David and Goliath matchup tonight. No doubt who the Goliath is. watching these two teams warm up, Cartersville definitely looks like the bigger team size-wise. The whole half of the field filled up with 90-plus players warming up. And whenever you have those kinds of numbers, you get more competition for those 11 spots on the field. And the Grangers have a tall task in front of them. If they, like you said before, if we can avoid our mental mistakes, we can have a chance against this team. But it's going to take a gargantuan effort.
The Purple Hurricanes defeated Central Carroll last week, 59-9. Cedartown 44-6. Hapeville Charter 38-7. Westlake 31-0. Calhoun 56-0. Their closest game they had was a 30-14 win over Allatoona, who, oh, by the way, was the 5A state champs last year. So that's a pretty tough team here we're facing.
That's right, Michael. Last week, whenever we got back home, I was fortunate to catch the game between Cartersville and Central Carroll on TV, and they are every bit as impressive as I've heard that they are. The quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, is in warm-up. His arm is every bit as what it's built up to be. So, for the Grangers to win tonight, we're going to have to play absolutely perfect, and Cartersville's going to have to play probably their worst game. But anything can happen. That's why we play the game, and I'm hoping that we can have a good result tonight.
Trevor Lawrence had, by my math, just a hair over 260 yards per game passing on average. He's been offered by Cincinnati and Cal, and oh, by the way, not Cal hires California, the Bears. And oh, by the way, Clemson, Georgia, and Alabama has offered him as well. Those guys don't offer just anybody. You got to be pretty talented to be offered by those guys.
That's right. Any D1 school that offers you a scholarship, especially this early in your high school career, I mean, you must be something special. And like I said, during warm-up, even his warm-up throws were dead spot on, catchable for his receivers, and I don't think I ever saw a drop pass.
The Grangers, up 17-0 over Cedartown last week. They got into a bit of a quicksand in that third quarter, turning the ball over and the scoring. I talked with Coach Floyd earlier today. He said that he wasn't too upset about the interception. That was just a bang-up play by Cedartown. That was just a great play. Mm-hmm. It's the fumbles.
Yeah.
And the Grangers have got to quit fumbling the ball to have a chance against these guys.
That's right. Anytime you give the ball, just give the ball to the opponent without a punt or without at least an interception is almost like a punt.
Right.
But but to fumble the ball, it's very crucial that you hang on to it and not give the unnecessary advantage, especially field position wise. If you anytime you fumble, that's not good. But if you fumble deep in your own territory, that gives the opponent the short field, and you definitely do not want to do that against this Purple Hurricane team, which is shown explosiveness, but they can run the ball and drive it whenever they just want to eat up clock.
Teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Thank you. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency. LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
And welcome back to the Granger pregame show. Time now for our pregame conversation with head coach D'Ello Burks. And coach, first tough loss against Cedartown, a good Cedartown team. Just seemed to be the tale of two halves. The Grangers had control first half, and then the turnover bugged a bit.
Yeah, you look at, good and bad, good versus evil. First half, I thought we played lights out. We played, almost perfect football game. They only had 30 yards of total offense first half. Our first half, we was able to run, we was able to throw, put up 17 points as well. We also, left a few scores out on the field first half. But, the enthusiasm was there, everything that you possibly could have wanted, out of a football team. It happened first half. Second half, everything that you don't want from a football team seemed like it happened. It was a hard bug to fight. You look at 3 turnovers, 6 penalties all in one quarter. That's tough to bounce back from anybody.
So coming off that, how did practice go this week?
It was good. It was good. We did a couple different things this week in practice. Monday it was a bit sluggish, which we kind of knew because it was tough. I was still fighting it on Monday, but we was able to really bounce back. Tuesday, what we did was we took them out of pads. Just wanted to rest them up a little bit. It was more mental focus, but we still got our work in. Wednesday, we actually took them to the stadium, got them away from the track scene. We just wanted to, have a nice, quiet practice. And that was probably the most physical and mental practice that we had together all year, just putting them in the atmosphere. So guys are rested. We have all of them back right now. So we're just waiting to just see how we can come out of function.
Now the long trip up to Cartersville, playing #1 team in Quad A, one of the more talented quarterbacks. But looking at the eyes of these players, they're not scared.
No, we don't fear anybody. They have a good team. They do some things that's good. One thing that our guys have looked at is that, through all our losses, we can point out, very few teams that have really just beat us man for man. It's always something that we are doing, whether turnovers or penalty from us that's causing us to lose the game. But, the end result is they won the game, so I'm not one to make a lot of excuses. But you look at, the score right now is 0-0, so we haven't, fumbled the ball. We haven't had a touchdown thrown on us yet, but, the way that the paper goes is the way that the paper goes. Right now is 98% likely that they'll win the game by 37 points. That's what predicted. But we don't know the elements of the game. We don't know what's going to happen. So we stress that to our guys to come out and limit what we can do, control what we can do, rather, and that's taking care of the football, that's executing our game plan. And if we do that, the chips fall where they fall.
Yeah, this is high school football. Anything can happen. Heck, nobody expected Truett to beat Sandy Creek. They did. So, LaGrange
could have a good chance against Cartersville if they play mistake-free football. What is the plan to attack Cartersville?
The plan is, first of all, is execute our game plan. Coaches have done a real good job of, breaking down what they do, what we can do, how we can stop them. We really have looked at a lot of personnel, situations. So it comes down to the guys, executing what we've put in place to the best of their ability. Also being able to handle adversity if it happens, and just having fun. I think if we do those factors right there, it's going to be a heck of a night for us. You also look at the fact that we're going into a hostile environment. The thing that I like about it is no school today. So we're able to just focus on straight football. We have a nice fall break coming up for the school. We'll break for a little bit, but we're still on the same schedule. So today's a unique day, where it's all about football. So with that, I'm really anxious to see how guys are going to respond.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
When we come back, we'll have the coin toss and the starting kickoff. But first, we'll step aside for this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they got to go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And with prices like these are not going to last long. Come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus text tag and title. Stock number 19215. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental... No?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices! See? Mental telepathy!
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
And we're back again here at Weinman Stadium. The Granger's getting set to take on the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes in Region 5 Quad A action. I want to remind you, this broadcast of Granger football is authorized under the rights granted to Eagles Nest Incorporated by LaGrange High School, and it's intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of LaGrange High School is prohibited. Cal, first of all, let's take a quick look at the game conditions. I got to disagree with what I'm looking at here. It says 78 degrees, okay. I can go with that. Wind at 6 miles an hour as I'm looking at Old Glory there at the end zone to our left.
Let's try 16 miles an hour.
That's probably closer. Obviously we're not facing the winds that the folks in Charleston, South Carolina, Jacksonville, Florida are facing, but it's definitely a bit stiffer than just 6 miles an hour. And with a passing game like both Cartersville and LaGrange has, that's going to affect it.
Yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to the east coast of the United States, Florida, Georgia and South Carolina. I know that the torrential rain has got to be barreling in on them, and just want to make sure I send my thoughts and prayers out to those people. But here in Cartersville, a beautiful night for football. You can't ask for any better conditions. With the wind blowing like they always like a good wind blowing from one direction or another. I always like to be with the wind, especially for my kickers. But the field looks to be in great shape. They take care of it year round, and just a beautiful night for football.
It is a grass field. It is in very good condition. Not shared, by other schools, so they didn't need to go to the turf, and should be a good night for football as far as the field conditions and the weather conditions goes.
Yeah. I'm always excited at this time of the game because the anticipation of getting out on the field and getting it on is just unparalleled to any other sport.
All right. We're going to step aside and take a break. First, I want to remind you that LaGrange Blue Sox annual Granger Gala is back. It'll be Thursday, November the 10th at Delavant, 141 Main Street. The silent auction starts at 6:30. The reverse raffle is at 7 o'clock. And entertainment is by Mr. Terrific. Tickets are $100 for the chance to win great prizes, including a grand prize of up to $5,000. See any Granger parent, player, or coach if you want to buy a ticket. And if anybody is here at Wyman Stadium, or if they'll see me next Friday at the school, I'll need to buy a ticket. I want to go ahead and buy a ticket from you. All right, we're going to stay right here until we get reconnected with the radio station anyway. And we are back going, so we're going to quickly step aside and take a 2-minute break. And hopefully we'll have the coin toss momentarily, but it is LaGrange versus Cartersville. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate
know its path, but your individual.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
We're back again here at Weinman Stadium as the Grangers again getting set to take on the Purple Hurricanes. Cartersville is in their purple jerseys with white numbers, purple pants, white socks, white shoes. They've got the golden helmet with that Hurricane logo on the side. Grangers are in their white jerseys with blue numbers, blue pants, and the white socks, and the Granger silver helmet with the Granger star on the side. We're about to get set. Hopefully we've got our internet connectivities resolved, but hopefully that's the only thing that needs to be resolved besides the opponent. Final thoughts on the game before kickoff, Cal?
Well, it's just like coaching. All the talk's over with, all the preparation, all the anticipation comes to this point right here where you're just ready to play. And the Grangers are receiving the ball first, so it'll be a good chance to get the offense out on the field and establish some kind of running game, passing game, whatever the game plan is, we're going to be able to execute it first off.
And that'll be interesting because sometimes schools like that. They like to set the tone for the game. And, I've often heard it say that the first few minutes of the second half is important depending on how it goes. The first few minutes of the first half just very well may be very important as well to set the tone for the game.
That's right. The Granger's going to have to come out and we're going to have to dominate the line of scrimmage. If we can't dominate the line of scrimmage, if we can't get any kind of running game going up the middle or around the edges, we're going to have to throw the ball some. And if we can't provide protection to get the ball away, it could be a very long night. But I anticipate the Grangers have worked on this all week, and we can expect a really good football game tonight.
They said both Coach Floyd and Coach Berg said this was a really good week of football. You heard during the pregame interview that Wednesday they didn't do the usual Tuesday scrimmage. They did no pads. Wednesday was the scrimmage time, and they did it in the stadium, away from the track, away from the people, just the team. And they had a really, really good practice there. So
well, that's exciting to hear because the players don't need to be distracted by what's going on around the field. They need to be concerned and focused on what's going on between the lines.
Cartersville set to kick from left to right. That is Jonathan Cruz. Set to kick from the 40, going from our left to our right. Waiting for the kick. And here's the kick. It is up. It is on its way. And it is through the end zone for a touchback. So LaGrange will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
And right here, Michael, with a leg like that on the kicker, the defense is going to have to play well enough to keep him outside of his field goal range. So, hopefully we'll be not watching him kick very much tonight.
LaGrange comes to the line of scrimmage with two receivers to the left side, two backs in the backfield. LaPerry on Perry going under center. Perry will fake the toss, throw it. It is caught at the 30, dragged down around the 31-yard line, and already first play from scrimmage, move the chains.
Well, we fake a toss sweep to the left, bootleg back to the right, and we find the up and out receiver next to the sidelines for a good completion.
Andy Boykin, the tight end. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Perry under center. Take the snap. Quick give up the middle of belly play off to the right tackle there. And for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, the defensive end that we're reading from, he wasted no time getting to the running back. So we're probably going to see LaPerion pull that ball a few times if that's the mentality of Cartersville's defense.
2nd and 7 from the 34. One receiver right, one left. Perry back to pass. Looking long, looking deep, looking overthrown, intended for Jamari Thrash along the far sideline, just out of reach.
Play action, faking the dive back right up the middle, brought the secondary up a little bit. Actually, Jamari had a step on his on his defender, so that's a good sign so far.
3rd and 7. One receiver to the right side, one to the left. That's D'Anthony Rachel near side, Jalen Wilson on the far side. Perry under center. Toss to the near side to Ahmad Ogletree, who is tripped up at the 34-yard line for no gain.
Yeah, that was the toss sweep to the back on on the left side. Just too many purple jerseys out there to try to maneuver through.
Grangers bring out the punting unit. Give a shout out to our sideline reporter Tommy Whitworth, not here today, doing some work there in LaGrange. Very, very important work. Appreciate what he's doing. Got a public address announcer up here. Is from Valley, Alabama. A little rugby scrum punt, but it's very low and goes out of bounds about the 46-yard line. So Cartersville is going to have good field position inside their side of the field.
All right, so we get a good look at this quarterback from Cartersville. Trevor Lawrence has been contacted by many D1 schools and offered already.
Officially the 45. So Cartersville has the ball 1st and 10, no score. Cartersville's opening drive of the game. 3 receivers to the left side, one to the right, spreading it out. Trevor Lawrence hits the running back out of the backfield, tripped up as he crosses the 50-yard line, finally goes down at the 47, a decent gain of 8.
They have trips to one side and one wide out to the right side, and the right side is where they concentrated. They ran a quick slant on the right side and threw to the back, flaring out.
This time they're going to give it to the running back who's got room. 40, 45, 35, 30. Finally tripped about the 30, call it the 26-yard line. Number 1, Kramer with the carry.
Right now, Cartersville's working on the weak side of their offensive line.
There's a handoff again straight up the middle, this time up to about the 20-yard line for a gain of 6.
This offensive line for Cartersville, Corrigan, Root, Wilkins, Winters are really plowing the way through the defensive line of LaGrange.
Lawrence in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 right. And motion. But I think LaGrange may have come across the line of scrimmage before the offense moved.
LaGrange showing a 3-man rush in anticipation of this passing quarterback tonight, Michael. That means these three guys up front are going to really have to play their tails off to be able to control the line of scrimmage.
Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Firing down the far sideline and caught for the touchdown. Touchdown for the Purple Hurricanes already on the first drive.
A straight drop back pass by Lawrence, and he looks very comfortable in the pocket, stepping up and firing just a laser to the goal line, and an amazing catch by the receiver. He went up and snagged that ball out of the air from about, the ball must have been 8 feet in the air, and he went up after it and got it.
Extra point attempt coming up. There's the kick. It is on its way. It is good. Timeout on the field. 9:04 left to go in the first quarter. It is Cartersville 7, LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
5 plays, 55 yards, a 15-yard touchdown catch by the Purple Hurricanes, and they're up 7-0 already. The kickoff goes through the end zone. So LaGrange will start 1st and 10 from the 20.
I'm very impressed with this kicker so far. He's kicked both kicks about 5 yards deep into the end zone.
So Perry will hand the ball right up the middle, get about 3 yards on that carry.
That's Cornell Kendrick.
Yep.
Off tackle. He's he was tackled by the defensive end, number 41. That's Marquise Cochran. He's the linebacker.
Kendrick's in the backfield to the right of Perry. Ogletree is to the left, and whistle's blown. And let's see what the call is. Dead ball offside against Cartersville. So instead of 2nd and 7, it's going to be 2nd and 2. That's the kind of penalties Coach Burks likes to see when it's not on the Grangers.
That's right, Michael. This is what the Grangers need is the other team to make a few mistakes.
Bo Russell and Jamari Thrash split out on the near side. And ball's loose on the ground. Perry, the pressure came right through there. Perry was able to recover it, but oh my goodness, that rush came right at him, and before Perry could do anything, he's dropped.
It led by Xavier Coxum over here on the defensive right side. Just never a chance for the play to materialize, and that was even a quick hand. We attempted a quick handoff, and they were just in the backfield before the backs could get to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8. Ball on the Granger 22. One receiver right, 2 left. And now Perry goes into the shotgun. He's going to try to run it to the right side to sweep it himself, but he has run out of room as the Hurricanes were able to string it out, and he'll go out of bounds near the 25, 4th down.
Yeah, shotgun snap to LePerion, and it's a quarterback sweep to the right side. Just Cartersville just playing very disciplined defense. They are playing home first and stringing the play all the way to the sideline.
Rosenkrantz back to punt. Gets the punt off, a better punt this time. Going to be returned from the 35-yard line to the 40, to the 50, 45-40, finally brought down inside Granger territory near the 35-yard line where Cartersville will set up shop.
An excellent punt. We needed about 2 more guys down there on the ball to cover a little bit closer, but that was a really good kick. I wonder if there's such a thing as out-kicking your coverage. I've heard that in the past, and I just never have believed out-kicking your coverage.
I did, but that's when it came to marrying my wife. So.
Oh.
That's a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Rolling out to the left, Lawrence firing, caught about the 25-yard line, maybe just short of the 25-yard line. Let's see if they move the chains. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, every time he's thrown that ball, Michael, it's been on a rope right directly to his receiver.
Yeah, and punting, you outkick your coverage. You kick it a lot harder than you meant to. Me, I've married a whole lot better than I meant to.
Same here.
1 receiver left, 3 right. And Granger's showing blitz and came across on 1, but the count was on 2.
These are the kind of mistakes Coach Burks was talking we got to avoid in order to hang with this Goliath of a team. So key the ball, defensive line.
1st and 5. Again, 1 receiver left, 3 right. Lawrence in the shotgun. Kramer immediately to his right. And they're going to give to Kramer on the delay, and he's got room. He's got the 1st down and more. Shifty, avoiding tackles, going good side-to-side motion across the 10, and I'm going to say near the 7-yard line.
Again, the Grangers, we got an illegal procedure on Cartersville that time.
That's going to come back.
But in anticipation of the throw, we got a 3-man rush, and the running back just picked his way through the defensive line and then through where the linebackers were.
So they had 1st and 10, they had 1st and 5, and let's see where they spot. It's going to be 1st and 10 once again.
This is a very athletic team we're watching here in the purple jerseys.
Yes, they are. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence all by himself in the backfield. Looking. He's going to fire it long into the end zone, and that may be pass interference as there was contact. Do I see a flag? Nope. Incomplete.
It looked like Jacoby Smith running straight to the ball. Just happened to run into the receiver. They both were going for the ball. Yeah. He had no intentions of hanging up the receiver. So, good non-call by the referee.
2nd down and 10. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence still in the shotgun. He'll probably be there all day. Looking to pass under some pressure. Throws it to the safety valve, number 1 at the 25-20. 15-10, 5, dives across the 5. Down near the 3-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Cartersville on a great play call, Michael. We've been rushing 3 linemen, but that time we came with a blitzer, and a screen pass on a blitz is going to be a big play if you can run it right. He had plenty of blockers out in front of him after he caught the ball, which results in a big gain.
Waiting for Cartersville to get situated. They do. 2 receivers left, 2 right. This time they're going to hand the ball off. No, they're not. They faked the handoff. A couple of Grangers bid on it, and Lawrence just walked into the end zone on the draw. Great read, because as soon as he saw Granger defense come in there as Pollard, he pulled the ball out, took it himself, and saw nothing but daylight in for the touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence is a very tall and lanky athlete. He once he stuck the ball into the running back's gut and rode him all the way to the line of scrimmage, it was too late for the Grangers to react to the quarterback keeping it, because we all came down on the running back.
Extra point is good. 5:16 left to go in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Cartersville. Back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know, with prices like these are not gonna last long. Come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com and help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215.
State Farm, this is Gwen.
Salutations, Gwen. I have car insurance, but I want to protect the rest of the stuff in my apartment. Some of my action figures were ruined recently.
We can add a renter's policy. For the cost of one action figure, we can protect your entire army of action figures against fire, theft, burst pipes.
Great! You have no idea how hard it is untangling wet alien hair.
Add renter's insurance to your auto policy and get to a better state. State Farm.
For a money-saving way to protect your possessions, call Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
4 plays, 35 yards, a 3-yard touchdown run by Trevor Lawrence. It's 14-0 Cartersville already, and as we're going to see all night, the Cartersville's kicked the ball into the end zone. LaGrange starting at their own 20. Field position going to be a tough battle to win for the Grangers.
That's right. If you got a kicker that can do that and you start from the 20 every time, it is going to make it tough.
So one receiver to the right side, one to the left. Perry rolling out to his right, firing, and incomplete. Almost a dandy catch by
Andy Boykin.
Andy Boykin at the 35-yard line, but couldn't quite come up with it.
Yeah, that was a good play call. It was a fake toss sweep to the left side, and we got a penalty on the Grangers. And we got a holding call on us, Michael.
Yep.
But it was a fake toss sweep to the left side, and he boots to the right, and we had two receivers behind the secondary. But we've got to minimize these penalties.
Full disclosure, the white hat is Josh Sellers, who is a graduate of Cartersville High School, but I promise you, LaGrange loses this game. It ain't going to be because of the officiating.
Oh, that's right.
Perry firing it down to the far sideline and caught by Thrash about the 25-yard line. Yep. So they'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, good drop back by LePerion. He put the ball on the line for about 20 yards and completed it over there by the sideline. Very good throw.
2 receivers left. Perry under center. Cartersville showing a little bit of blitz, so Perry backs off and now calls the play. Probably changes the play because of it. Perry looking to throw it, and it is a battle for it. And caught. Bo Russell battling 2 Purple Hurricanes, catching it at the 40-yard line inside Cartersville territory.
And we got a roughing the passer call on Cartersville, so add 15 yards to that. Or is that how they do it?
Yeah.
Okay, add 15 yards. We're going to penetrate all the way down to about the 25-yard line, wouldn't you say?
That's what I'm thinking. And with any kind of roughing penalty, it's an automatic first down, but the yardage got the first down as well. So from the 125 to the other 25, that's going to wind up being a 50-yard play.
A great effort by Bo Russell, jumping up and battling for that ball and coming down with it between 2 Cartersville defenders.
There was all kinds of contact, all kinds of battling, and LaGrange calls a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 4:36 to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Cartersville, but LaGrange knocking on the door. Back in 30 seconds. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Grangers come back onto the field facing 1st and 10 from the Cartersville 25-yard line. And they come out with 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Perry alone in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right now. Perry rolling out to his right. He's going to try to turn that corner. He does. Gets across the 20. Let's see where he steps out of bounds at. Now they're going to say out of bounds near the 21.
Quarterback sweep to the trip side. Receivers out there doing a great job of blocking and not blocking in the back, because I saw one defender break off the block to come try to make the play, but LaPerion just outran him to the corner.
Officially the 19. And now the Grangers trying to figure out who needs to go where. Thrash split out to the right side. Wilson split out to the left. Perry under center. He's gonna, it is a give straight up the middle. Fake like he was gonna throw the ball, but he did give it straight up the middle and no gain.
Hey, we're working on this on the veer and running the option to that side. You can expect him to pull the ball at least once and pitch it.
Wilson comes off, Russell comes on. He's on the near side.
He is making that defensive end commit to the running back.
3rd and 4. Perry looking, throwing it to the end zone, and incomplete. And
looks like we're going to have an interference call on Cartersville.
And that wasn't the incidental shoulder to shoulder. That was a little bit of a push there. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and with the distance.
I think Coach Floyd has seen whenever LaPerion fakes to Cornell on that off-tackle handoff that it draws the secondary up, and we're able to get behind the secondary.
1st and 10 from near the 10. And Perry's going to keep it to himself to the left side. He gets across the 10, gets across the 5, dives for the pylon. Is he in? No, just short, about the 1-yard line.
Michael, I think the referee missed that, because Perrion knocked the pylon over with the ball.
If he touched the pylon with the ball, that's a touchdown.
Well, he's got him on about the 1 foot line.
All right. And the far down marker shows 2nd down.
A good run by LaPerion on the quarterback draw.
2nd and goal from the 1. Perry gives to the running back, and I believe that's Cornell Kendrick. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown Grangers. Give him 6. Bullying his way against that big defensive line, and the Grangers crack the egg on the scoreboard.
Just a straight handoff. Sooner or later, he's going to pull that and try to get it to the pitch man. But very good blocking over there behind, running behind Ted Escucci and Marcus Payne. They were able to bull it over to the goal line.
An extra point attempt. There's the kick. It is up. It's on its way. It is good. Timeout on the field. 3:26 to go in the first quarter. Grangers trail 14-7. Back in 1 minute. This LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And you know with prices like these are not gonna last long. Come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus tax tag and title. Stock number 19215. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Seven-play drive, going 80 yards. A 1-yard touchdown run by Cornell Kendrick gives the Grangers 7 points on the board. A penalty. I did not see what the penalty is, but LaGrange is kicking off from Cartersville's 45-yard line. Goes through the end zone. I'm going to assume some sort of
must have been some kind of unsportsmanlike or something after the play. I didn't catch it either, Michael. But LaGrange showing that they can do some things on offense on that drive, running and throwing the ball. One little thing has me concerned is I saw LaPerion bending over as if he was in some kind of pain.
Uh-oh. So 1st and 10 for Cartersville. Lawrence, quick out pass to the flat, caught 20, 30, 35, and just steps out of bounds. They'll say at the 36-yard line. That was a nifty play where the receiver catches the ball and the other receiver kind of takes the cornerback out of the play and frees him up for all kinds of yardage.
Just a 3-step stop route, and the wide receiver blocked the corner right past where the ball was.
Fresh set of downs for the Hurricanes. 2 right, 2 left. Lawrence gives to Kramer, who will battle for a couple of yards up to the 38.
A better defensive play that time by the defensive line. I think that's who did we say our number 92 was? DeAndre Pollard.
Yep.
Turning that play back to the inside toward the white jersey.
DeAndre Pollard, 92. 2 receivers left, 2 right, back to pass. Lawrence under some pressure. He is brought down, sacked, back at the 30-yard line.
LaGrange has gone to a 4-man rush this time, putting a little more pressure on the quarterback, and that time LaMarcus Brown breaks through and gets hold of the Trevor Lawrence and brings him down for a sack.
So from 2nd and 8 now to 3rd and 14. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence takes the snap, looking, nobody open. Now he throws it downfield. He's got a man. Would have been a nifty one-handed catch had he pulled it down, but could not come up with it. 4th down.
That time Lawrence has a lot of time to throw the ball, and his receivers were working back toward him. And when he let go of that ball, it went, I guess I'm calculating about 60 yards in the air. The receivers did get behind their secondary, but the ball was way overthrown for anybody to catch.
So now back to punt for the first time all night, Cartersville. And a whistle blown. And a timeout called. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 2:06 left to go in the first quarter. It's Cartersville 14, LaGrange 7. Purple Hurricanes punting. Back after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
4th and 14 for Cartersville. Their punter standing just inside his own 20. And a rugby-style rollout. Good punt. Beautiful punt. Hits at the 20, rolls at the 15, and will come to rest at the Granger 13-yard line. What a punt.
A great leg, and that rugby-style punt enables him to roll to the right and kick the ball with his right foot, end over end, and it ends up far away from the punt receiver. So, there was no chance our punt returner was going to catch that, and it just rolled dead on the 13-yard line.
Oh, you have station identification. We'll get it to you as quick as we can. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get it now while everybody's still not situated yet. You're listening to LaGrange High Granger football on WCJM 100.9 FM, The Bull, and Eagle1023.com. Perry is going to keep it himself, try to string it out to the far side, turning the corner to the 15, out of bounds, just short of the 20. I'm Michael Buchanan. Cal Hires is up in the booth with me, as is our producer engineer par excellence, Thomas Martino. Taylor Sears, also an excellent board operator back at the station. Glad to have you with us.
That time LePerion fakes the handoff. He pulls it, and he gets about 4 good yards out of it there, Michael.
2nd and 6. Perry throwing it high, throwing it far, throwing it incomplete, double covered. Just good coverage on Jalen Wilson on the near side, throwing it all the way to the Cartersville 45-yard line, but unable to come up with it.
Well, LePerion put it in a good place where only Jalen could have caught it, or either somebody on the sideline could have caught it. So maybe that'll loosen up the secondary a little bit.
3rd and 6. One receiver to the left side, one to the right. Perry going under center. And quick out pass caught, still on his feet across the 25. First down for the Grangers. Move those chains.
A 3-step slant for Jamari Thrash on the right side. LePerion putting the ball right between the cornerback and the safety. Excellent catch by Jamari Thrash.
To the 27-yard line. 14-7. Cartersville with the ball. LaGrange moving. So it's Thrash and Russell split out on the near side. Perry goes under center. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Quick handoff up the middle across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Ahmad Ogletree on the carry, Michael. He was the dive back that LePerion handed off to, and this time they were running over here on Jordan Reagan and the Jonathan Olajibutu and Joe Thornton's side. Excellent blocking up front that time.
2 receivers right. Perry under center. There's the give, still fighting for yardage across the 35-yard line to the 36. Going to be about a yard short, but that's some big-time pile driving right there.
Yeah, that's Cornell Kendrick again with those big legs. Just nobody could bring him down. He just kept them moving and kept moving the pile. LaGrange is getting a little bit of a running game going on right here.
That's the end of the first quarter with your score, Cartersville 14, LaGrange 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, ranked a top 100 large community hospitals by Truven Health Analytics, named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review, rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Granger's trail Cartersville 14-7. Granger's driving now, 3rd down and 1.
Plenty of time to think about this play, Michael.
From their own 36, one receiver left, one right. Hands the ball off to Kendrick. He's got the first down, but not by much. That's actually not Kendrick. Yeah, that is Kendrick, too. My mistake. I saw 69 come off the pile, and I thought he had the ball, but nope. It was Kendrick.
Yeah, LaGrange relying on the blocking of Jordan Reagan and Marquise Payne and Jonathan Olajibutu for that first down carry. It wasn't by much, but it was enough to move the chains.
Needed one, got two. Russell and Thrash split off to the left side. Go ahead.
If LaGrange can continue this rushing attack successfully, it'll open up the passing game.
Kendrick and Ogletree in the backfield. Quick pass, tipped but still caught at the 40. Russell, 45, 50, and out of bounds just past the 50-yard line. They're going to call it right on the 50. Move those chains.
Just a quick release out to the wide receiver, a one-step stop route, and Jamari Thrash doing a great job of blocking out there as Bo Russell picks up a crucial first down.
Looked like a defender just did get a finger on it, made the ball wobble a little bit, but Russell doing a good job of looking it into his arms, catching the ball first, then going upfield. This time it is Kendrick, and he will get absolutely nowhere as a host of Cartersville Purple Hurricanes plugged every gap.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. Even the linebackers were there to join the party. This kid, Trevor Lowe, number 4 for Cartersville, this defensive end, he's bringing the house. A good-looking athlete who's playing that dive back very well.
I don't have access to their roster, but looks like a number 2 playing middle linebacker. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Perry, he's going to pump fake. He's going to run it himself, and he'll get up to about the 45-yard line.
Actually, that's Jacoby Smith at quarterback. Cartersville changed up the on the coverage at the last second, and we got a penalty on the Grangers, it appears.
May have been a hold, I think.
That's the penalties we've got to avoid in order to at least stay with these guys, Michael.
Yeah, Smith had a good bit of time back there, and usually that's either because of good blocking or good holding. Unfortunately for this case, it was the latter.
Well, you can call holding on most any play. Unfortunately, it was a hold that affected the movement of the ball.
Yep. So 2nd down. Grangers need the Cartersville 40. The ball is on their own 32. 2 receivers left, 3 right. Perry out of the shotgun. Quick catch, but unfortunately, Wilson had to dive for it. And in high school football, once you hit the ground, you're down, and he is at the 36.
That was a 5-step stop route. Jalen running about 5 steps straight ahead and stopping and turning for the ball. LePerion put it on about a 4-step stop, so that's why Jalen had to dive to catch the ball. A few yards nonetheless.
3rd and about 23.
We got Jacoby at quarterback and LaPerion in the slot right here.
3 receivers to the right side, and a bad snap. Smith goes through his legs. He's having a dive on it back at his own 20-yard line. So wisely diving on it. That way, Grangers can still punt instead of turning the ball over to Cartersville deep in their own territory.
Low snap that's really hard to handle, especially as quick as it got back there. But Jacoby doing the right thing, jumping on the ball, and also a sideline warning for the Granger sideline.
Punting unit comes out. Hockey turn, that ball went right through the 5-hole. So Rosenkrantz standing at his own 10. Waiting for the snap. There it is. And he gets off the punt. Fair catch called for. He waved his arm for the fair catch, I thought. But he's running with it anyway across the 50, the 45.
I thought I saw him wave his arm also, Michael. I don't know what was up with all that.
All right, but it will be a Cartersville ball at the Granger 42-yard line. 8:25 left to go in the second quarter. Cartersville with a 14-7 lead and with the ball starting their drive inside Granger territory.
All right, Granger's in need of a big play right here on defense.
2 receivers left. Lawrence is going to keep it himself across the 40, 30. Trying to make a man miss, he does. 20, 15, 10, 5, dives to the pylon. And this time he hit the pylon with the ball and scored a touchdown. Touchdown, Cartersville Purple Hurricanes.
Yeah, the zone read, everybody crashes down on the running back, and nobody counted for the quarterback. And it seemed like he's got some good speed.
Yeah, he
also
does.
He just ran by everybody and just threaded his way through the defense, up the sideline, and into the end zone.
42-yard touchdown run by Trevor Lawrence. And now the extra point attempt. Good snap, good spot. The kick it's up, and it is good. With 8:13 left to go in the first half, it is Cartersville 21 and LaGrange 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
One play, 42 yards. Trevor Lawrence takes it himself into the end zone, and Cartersville now leads 21-7. Now LaGrange will start at their own 20 once again as the ball is kicked right through the end zone.
Trevor Lawrence has shown me that he can run the ball as well as throw, and that just makes a double combination that is hard to defend.
Grangers come to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers to the left side. Perry's under center. Rolling out to his right. Firing it over the middle. Caught, but tackled immediately. Jamari Thrash, but at the 37-yard line, moved those chains.
Offensive line gave LaPerion plenty of time to throw that time, and once LaPerion can set his feet and get his body into the throw, he can make that kind of throw right there, threading 2 defenders.
Thrash split off to the left side. Russell coming over to the near side. Cornell Kendrick in the backfield near side. Ahmad Ogletree in the backfield far side. Now they switch. Perry goes under center. Waiting for the snap. Perry rolling out to his left. Quick pitch to Ogletree. And a submarining tackle, which is probably a first down saving tackle, brought him down near the 40-yard line.
LaPerrion reversing out like he's going to run to the right side and then countering back to the left side on a lead option where Cornell is going to go block. And on the pitch, if that Cartersville player doesn't submarine him, he does have a lot of land to run through.
And that was number 1 Kramer, who also plays offense as a running back. One receiver each side. Quick out pass, Thrash caught, but does not complete the catch. Ball comes loose before he is brought down to the ground for an incomplete pass.
Yeah, we're looking for Jamari to catch that ball and just try to out-athlete their secondary, and LaPerrion threw it just a little bit behind him. If he'd have caught that ball, it would have been a fantastic catch.
3rd and 8. Both Thrash and Russell on the near side now. Perry goes under center. 2-back set. Perry under some pressure. Escapes one tackler, but doesn't attack another one. He is down. Tackled way back at the 20-yard line. Hit again by number 51, but incident, just a brush, not enough to draw a flag.
Well, LaPerrion doing all he can to scramble around to buy some time, and he made one little cut and slipped down, and he's got to have a little more time than that to throw.
So Rosenkrantz back at his own 10-yard line. Fourth down, waiting for the snap. There it is, gets the punt away. Fielded at the 40. Brings it upfield to the 45. Brought down at the 47-yard line. 6:04 to go in the second quarter. It is Cartersville 21 and LaGrange 7.
Cordarius Grissom and Jamari Thrash, excellent coverage, getting down the field and being in position to make the play right after the ball is caught. Good hustle.
So from their own 48, Cartersville with a short field to work with. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Man in motion, they may go with a jet sweep. Yes, they do. Pitching it to that receiver that was on the near side. He'll get across the 50 to the 49-yard line, gain of 3.
Yeah, on that jet sweep action, Michael, if you notice that, the quarterback will toss the ball forward to the wide out coming across, so that if the ball is dropped, it's considered an incomplete forward pass. So that's actually a pass play right there.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Lawrence will fake to Kramer. He'll roll up to the left side and throw it. And incomplete, almost intercepted at the 30.
LaQuincy Shepard on the coverage, playing behind the receiver, and as soon as the ball was thrown, he broke to the ball and had a chance to make a play on the ball, but just a little bit out of his reach, but good coverage by LaQuincy.
Brings up 3rd down and 7, and we may see a timeout here. Yes, we do. It is 5:23 left to go in the first half. Cartersville 21 and LaGrange 7. Back after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
21-7 Cartersville. Purple Hurricanes with the ball. 3rd and 7 from the Granger 49-yard line with 5:23 left to go in the first half. The Granger's been hanging on with these guys.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. We're just getting out-athleted in several places, but Granger's playing hard.
3 receivers to the left, 1 right, and this time the Grangers jump across the line of scrimmage. Offsides on LaGrange, and now instead of 3rd and 7, now it's 3rd and 2. And unfortunately, that gives Cartersville a lot more options, something we really don't need to give them.
That's right, Michael. You know, with this Cartersville team, you got to expect pass and run.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence in the shotgun, give to Kramer. He's got the first down and more. And he may go to the 10, 20, 15, finally dropped about the 10-yard line. Number 10, Jacoby Smith for the Grangers. The first in on that tackle, but whoa, what a play by number 1, Kramer.
It looked like that zone read again, but it was very quick, very quick handoff up the middle. That's as fast as I've ever seen the running back getting to the line of scrimmage before LaGrange could make any kind of reaction. He was past the linebackers before they knew it, and Jacoby with a good tackle.
Flag on the play, personal foul against LaGrange. Ought to back it up half the distance to the goal to the 6.
And Cartersville's doing a great job setting up the run with the pass. You know, you're expecting a pass every play, and that just opens up the run.
2 receivers to the right side. Looks like 1 to the left. Lawrence looking to the sideline and saying, what's going on? Now he's got the play. Takes the snap, and whistle's blown.
Illegal procedure on Cartersville.
Yeah, I think maybe somebody wasn't set. So that'll back it up 5 yards.
Yeah, Trevor looking to the sideline, he noticed that either somebody was not quite lined up right, but he's communicating with his coaches that, you know, what he's looking at he might not like.
That's pretty doggone good for a high school kid. He's a smart kid. 2 receivers right. Oh, there's a bad handoff, and Kramer is brought down because of it. The quarterback and the running back ran into each other on the handoff instead of being smooth. And that allowed the Grangers to get back there on defense and bring them down.
A little mix up on the handoff, yes, and it bought the Grangers a little bit of time to get to the ball. But did you see Trevor Lawrence, what he did afterwards? He turned around and started blocking.
Yes. Didn't panic. From the 9. 2nd and goal. Lawrence getting the play. Comes to the line of scrimmage. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Fakes the handoff. There's a little pitch off to the right side and brought down immediately about the 7-yard line. Granger defense holding firm.
Yeah, I was going to say a while ago, the Grangers are playing way off the inside receiver out there on that twin set, and if Cartersville plays it right, they're going to throw out there to that guy. But what they did then was just a one-step stop route to the inside receiver, and the Granger. We had 4 Grangers out there on the perimeter to make the play.
3rd and goal from the 7. Lawrence fakes the handoff, is going to keep it himself, and he will walk into the end zone from 7 yards out. Touchdown, Cartersville Hurricanes, a 7-yard keeper.
The same play a while ago, Michael, whenever they got the big run from the running back. This time Trevor Lawrence makes the fake, and he gets upfield as fast as I've ever seen any running back get.
Extra point attempt coming. Kick is up. It's on its way. It's good. 3:05 left to go in the first half. It is now 28-7 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
6-play drive going 52 yards, a 7-yard touchdown run by Lawrence. It is his third touchdown run and one touchdown pass by Lawrence. And all of a sudden it's 28-7.
Yeah, a very impressive athlete, Michael, being able to run and throw. And very cognitive, looking to the sideline for the play and recognizing when his own players are out of position. Just very hard to defend that.
Perry under center. One receiver each side. Two-back set. Perry, play action pass, looking long, looking deep, and over the shoulder attempt and incomplete. Flag thrown, though, for pass interference.
Yeah, the defender, he got, let's see, who was that on the reception, the attempt?
Was that
Thrash? Yeah, Thrash got behind Creamer and I don't know if he was going to make the catch or not, but Creamer ran right up on him to interfere.
So that'll bring it up to the 35-yard line and a first down for LaGrange.
Very good observation by Coach Floyd upstairs to be able to recognize when he can do that.
Two receivers left. Perry's going to try to keep it himself, but he does not do so. Drop to the 31.
LaPerrion pump fake and then started running, and the defender grabbed something that's now hanging loose from LaPerrion. Looks like a piece of tape that the referee is going to stop the game so that he can get that dealt with. I don't know. It's tape that's
Surely he's not holding his pants up because they're wrapping around his hips. And now the referee's
they're going to make him leave the field. And Jacoby Smith is going to come in and direct the offense.
Yeah, being it took so long to get it done, I guess he has to come off for a play. Two receivers to the right side. Smith under center. 2:21 to go in the half. Granger's down 28-7. Smith looking under some pressure. Down he goes.
This defensive line for Cartersville just way physical, way fast than our offensive line, and we can protect him for just a little while, but we're just going to need some more time to throw.
Cartersville takes a timeout to try to preserve some clock and maybe try to score some more points, but they've got to get the ball back right now. It's third down, and by my math, 17 yards to go. Grangers need their own 45-yard line.
I think it was the Grangers that took that timeout so they could get LaPerrion back in, Michael.
Okay.
That we're showing no timeouts left.
Yeah, but I don't remember Cartersville taking the timeout, and I see 2 timeouts left on the scoreboard for them, but I don't know. Regardless.
Third and long.
Yep.
A position you don't want to be in against this very aggressive defense of this Cartersville team. I mean, every purple jersey out there's got a tremendous amount of athletic ability.
Our next broadcast will be next Friday night, 7 o'clock, as the Grangers take on the crosstown rival, the Troop Tigers. LaGrange will be the visiting team in that game. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Perry back out there in the shotgun. It's like Cornell Kendrick in the backfield with him. Perry takes the snap. Looking, he's going to tuck it, he's going to run to the 30, 35. He's going to try that left side, turn it upfield to the 40. Does not get the first down, but does get a chunk of yards back.
Yeah, a very athletic LaPerrion Perry, doing what he can to maneuver through the defense after not finding any open receivers. Just taking the ball and getting what he can, getting some yardage to put his punter in a good position to punt the ball from his own 40 or 37-yard line.
Yeah, Rosenkrantz standing on his own 27. Waiting for the snap. Still waiting for the snap. Now he gets it low snap. He gets it off. Fielded about the 25-yard line. Backpedals to the 20. Now he's back to the 25. Slips a tackler to the 30. Up to the 35 and out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
Jamari Thrash owned the coverage, had a great position, to make a play, and the punt returner for Cartersville just showed some great athletic ability, being able to stiff arm him and get around him and get to the sidelines. But that was very good coverage, though.
Officially the 39-yard line, Cartersville on their side of the 50. 1:41 left to go in the half. Cartersville leading 28-7 and looking to tack another one on. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Back to pass. Lawrence fires, caught at the 45, but tackled immediately. It's like Wilson on the tackle and LaPerrion Perry.
Yeah, very good play by LaPerrion, making the play right after the catch.
Second down. Lawrence throws it to the far sideline. Did he catch it?
No, he was juggling as he went out of bounds, so it's an incomplete pass.
Saw the juggle, couldn't tell if he actually came down with it. He did not. Third down.
Trevor Lawrence throwing that ball with authority.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Third and about 3. Lawrence getting his play from the sideline. Coach King gives it to him. Lawrence calling it out. And a delayed handoff to Kramer. First down across the 50, 45, 40, and spilled just past the 40 to the 39-yard line.
You know, with this Cartersville team, you got to play the pass first. And, you know, when you're looking for the pass and all of a sudden he hands off on that draw, it's tough to cover.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence, lots of time to throw. Does, caught at the 20, 15, finally brought down inbounds near the 10-yard line.
Antoine Jefferson on the reception between 2 Granger defenders. I mean, you know,
great
Lawrence
pass, great catch.
Putting the ball on a rope between two defenders that had it played well. It's just really tough to cover that. It looked like we got an equipment violation.
Yeah. Illegal touching.
Illegal touching. Okay.
Wonder if he came out of bounds and was the first one to catch it.
I think he was inside receiver and was covered by an outside receiver, so that put him on the line of scrimmage and as an ineligible receiver.
All right. So from the Granger 44. Again, Lawrence back to pass. Incomplete. Looks like number 16 for LaGrange, Desmond Williams, almost had a hand on it first, but then the ball falls harmlessly to the turf.
Yeah, Lawrence on a straight drop back, just looking for a receiver. Finds one over the middle and throws it just a tad high.
So 3rd down and 15 from the Granger 44.
Granger's looking to get some kind of rush on this kid.
Back to pass. Lawrence, little dump off screen to Kramer across the 40, across the 30. It's spilled there about the 29-yard line, close to the first down marker. Let's see.
Screenplay set up really well. LaGrange, LaGrange defensive line comes through untouched, and no one notices the back slipping out for the screen.
1st and 10, but whistle's blown. 1st and 10 from the Granger 29 with 30 seconds left to go in the half. Cartersville up 28-7.
Cartersville looking to put 6 more on the board before halftime, and doing a real good job of moving the ball, but the mistakes, the illegal procedure, and the overthrown ball has led them to 1st and 15 now. And
Cartersville takes a timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them. 28-7 Cartersville, back in 30. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
1st and 15 for the Purple Hurricanes from the Granger 34. Back to pass. Lawrence, quick out pass caught to the 30. 25, he's going to try to get out of bounds. They may call him inbounds as he got hit inbounds and was driven backwards. Let's see. Nope, they're saying out of bounds. So 18 seconds left to go, 2nd down.
Avery Showell of Cartersville on a block that just drove the Granger defender almost all the way back to the goal line on that. It just shows you how much work they do away from the ball.
2nd down and 10. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lawrence. Back to pass, firing wide open, caught, 20, 15, 10, held up at the 10, at the 5, brought down at the 3-yard line. Just a great call by Cartersville, 8 seconds to go.
Outside receiver coming back over the middle. Everybody was covered. Everybody across the field was covered except for that one little area, and he slips right in that area, and Lawrence has enough time to find him for a big gain.
Cartersville takes a timeout. We'll keep it right here. And while we have it right here, I want to remind you that the Key of LaGrange Saturday morning quarterback show tomorrow morning starting at 8:30 with Callaway High School, Coach Pete Wiggins. 9 o'clock, Troop High School, and 9:30 Lafayette Christian. Wait a minute. No LaGrange on Saturday mornings? Nope, they got their own day. LaGrange, Diallo Burke's Granger's Gridiron Show is Monday at 7:30 on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9, and AM 1240. You can listen or watch online at www.eagle1023.com.
Granger's facing a real big test here, Michael. 8 seconds on the 3-yard line. If we can get a stop right here, it'll do a lot to boost the confidence of this defense.
I imagine they'll throw the ball, and if it's incomplete, then they might bring out the kicking unit. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence, man in motion, left to right. Rolling out to his right. Lawrence looking for somebody under a lot of pressure, and he's going to throw it into the end zone and caught. Touchdown, Cartersville with a second left to go in the half.
Lawrence showing some athletic ability, rolling out to his right. Looks like he was going to run out of bounds and finds a receiver coming back from the sideline toward the middle of the field. Throws across his body to a receiver running left. Just tremendous athletic ability.
Wow. Extra point attempt is up. And it is good. 1 second left to go in the half. It is Cartersville 35 and LaGrange 7. And I'm going to be honest with you, Coach. Every year I give a quote-unquote award to an opposing senior. And it's a graduation card. That's all it is. It's just a graduation card that says, congratulations on your graduation. And as the play-by-play voice of the Grangers, I'm glad you're gone. This kid, Lawrence, is a first top candidate for that award.
And just a junior.
Oh, he's just a junior?
Yep.
All right, he won't get it this year. He'll get it next year. We got to face him again next year.
We got to face him. He's coming to LaGrange next year. A very talented quarterback. That shows you how strong he is, being able to run to the right and throw to a receiver going to his left, and was dead on. It wasn't an outstanding catch by the receiver. It was just the ball was put right on the money.
Kickoff by Cartersville. You think it's going to go through the end zone? Yep.
Yeah, the receivers down there on the goal line now just watch it go right over their heads. What a great weapon to have, this Jonathan Cruz being able to kick the ball like he does, or it could be Jaden Martin.
The Grangers have 1 second to go 80 yards. I got a feeling they're just going to take a knee.
No. I believe they're going to try to hit a home run right here.
Russell and Thrash on the near side.
Just if you're going to go for the home run, make sure you cover the field.
Perry's going to keep it himself, kind of a quarterback draw. He's going to be tackled immediately, and that's the end of the first half of play. With your score, Cartersville 35 and LaGrange 7. We'll be back after this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named the top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Back again here at Wyman Stadium as the Grangers trail Cartersville 35-7 at the half. Let's tell you how we got here real quick, and then we may listen to some of the Cartersville band. Cartersville is celebrating homecoming here at Wyman Stadium. The Grangers opened up with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Got a first down on the very first play from scrimmage, but then went 3 and out, punting the ball away. Cartersville getting the ball at their own 45-yard line, and they went the full 55 yards. A 15-yard touchdown pass by Trevor Lawrence, and the Cartersville opens up 7-0. Grangers go 3 and out, punting the ball away, and then Cartersville gets the ball on the return all the way to the Granger 35-yard line. 4 plays later, a 3-yard touchdown run by Trevor Lawrence, and is now 14-0. Then LaGrange has their best drive, their only successful drive of the game, with 5:16 to go in the first quarter, starting at their own 20. A great catch by Bo Russell, and then a roughing the passer penalty tacked on to that. The Grangers go all the way down to the 1-yard line, and a 1-yard touchdown run by Cornell Kendrick, and it is now 14-7. Cartersville still with the lead. 2 teams exchange punts, and then but Cartersville able to get to the Granger 42-yard line after LaGrange's punt, and just on the return. Is a good return, and 1 play, 42-yard touchdown run by Trevor Lawrence once again, and it's now 21-7 Cartersville. LaGrange has to punt the ball away. Cartersville getting the ball at their own 48-yard line. 52-yard drive, 6 plays, a 7-yard touchdown run, again by Lawrence. 28-7 Cartersville. LaGrange gets a first down on the very first play from scrimmage on their last full drive of the second half, but then 3 and out after that, punting the ball away. Cartersville starting at their own 39-yard line. 9 plays later, with 1 second left to go on the clock, a 3-yard touchdown pass by Trevor Lawrence, and the score is 35-7 here at the half. And Cal, this kid, I saw his picture online. You mentioned how he kind of looks like Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Yeah, he does. The long blonde hair. And yes, he kind of looks like him, throwing the ball pretty doggone accurately. This kid's exactly as advertised.
I tell you what, Michael, as far as being a pure athlete, this kid is showing it. I don't know his exact height, but he looks like he's about 6'4" to 6'5". I don't know how fast he runs the 40, but I bet he runs it in about 3.5 seconds.
Probably not that quick, but
he's able to make some very smart decisions based on what he's looking at in front of him. You know, that's really hard to defend whenever you got a quarterback that can look across to the defense, see exactly what's there. And I wonder if he has any freedom to call any play he wants if he sees something he likes, because I think he is that kind of a player where he can look at it and think of a play and call it on his own and be able to run it. But
6'6", 196 according to 24/7 Sports. And oh yeah, by the way, the percentage, they got a percentage here of him going to a D1 college. 0.9998, 99.98% chance of Hey, he'd have to get hit by a train to not go to a D1 college.
I'm looking for him to go to Georgia. I'm pulling for him to go to Georgia.
According to this, the top two are Clemson and Georgia, Alabama a distant third, and everybody else a distant fourth and fifth and on down. So,
okay, well the Dogs do have a chance to get this kid then.
Yeah.
But as far as athletic ability, from what I've seen tonight, Michael, live, I saw him on TV last week, and he showed me a little bit with his arm there, but tonight with his feet, he's as good as advertised. I've not seen a quarterback that's as tall as he is be as fast as he is.
Yeah.
He covers a lot of ground in one stride, but he's got really, really quick feet. And the zone read, when he pulls the ball on that zone read, the Grangers just haven't had anybody on him, and he's running pretty much at will through the linebacker section and then getting into the secondary. It's just amazing how quick this kid is.
Now take off your broadcaster's hat and put on your coach's cap. What do you have to do to contain these guys?
Well, first of all, you can't let him get outside the pocket on any drop back. On a straight drop back, you got to keep him in the pocket, and you got to get pressure on him. The Grangers are sitting back and dropping back into coverage. When we went from the three-man rush to the four-man rush, we were able to, I think we got at least one or two sacks on him from that four-man rush. If we can get a rush on him and put pressure on him, hopefully we'd pressure him into a mistake. From a coaching point of view, I've got to get more pressure on him. I'm going to have to bring Wesley Woodyard off the corner, or I'm going to have to bring Trey Blackman off the corner. I know those aren't possible tonight, but
Wesley's busy right now.
yeah, and we're going to have to find something that we can do to bring a little bit more pressure. But once we get the pressure going on him, he's got such a quick release that it doesn't matter how many you send. If he can get rid of that ball in 1 or 2 seconds, there's no point in rushing the house because they're not going to get to him.
Yeah.
Therefore, you got to drop him back into coverage, and then that gives him more time to throw. So, you either live by the sword or you die by the sword on the blitz package. Right now, I don't see the Grangers blitzing a whole lot. We're just we're getting people back into coverage, but the way that he's been killing us is getting the ball between defenders as well as any quarterback as I've ever seen. Grangers are playing the coverage. They're playing really well back there. Yeah. It's just he's just so pinpoint accurate, you can't defend it.
Yep. All right. They're celebrating homecoming right now. The Cartersville band is out there. When we come back, we'll take a look at some scores, some interesting games going on. Central Carroll is at Cedartown. Sandy Creek is at Chapel Hill. And Callaway is at Lamar County. Wow, here's a rarity. It's a Friday night, and there are no games at Callaway Stadium tonight. When we come back, we'll tell you some of these scores after this 2-minute break. Right now it is Cartersville 35 and LaGrange 7. Back after this 2-minute break plus 10 seconds for station identification. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. You know, with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Price plus text tag and title. Stock number 19215. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
You're listening to LaGrange Granger Football on WCJM 100.9 West Point, Georgia. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by WellStar West Georgia Health. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
I'm Michael Buchanan alongside Cal Hires. Tommy Whitworth has the night off. Two other guys that are hard workers and do not have the night off. Thomas Martino, our producer engineer, and Taylor Sears back at the stadium, at this station rather, at the stadium. Whew. All right, scores of note, do not have a Cedartown Central Carroll score as of yet. That game being played at Doc Ayers Field up in Cedartown. I do have a halftime score. Sandy Creek, who is 0-1 after that big upset win by Troop over Sandy Creek last week. The Patriots playing at Chapel Hill, who is also 0-1. And ironically, that also a loss by Troop as well. That score is 20-0 at the half. Sandy Creek with the lead. Troop is off this week, and the Callaway Cavaliers at Lamar County late in the second quarter, 24-0 Cavaliers over Lamar County. And here at Wyman Stadium, it is Cartersville 35 and LaGrange 7. So that's your scores of note in the area. And I'll see if I can find some other scores in our listening area as well as the night goes on. Got to find a sponsor for the scoreboard. We used to have one.
Yeah.
The Stockyard.
Yep.
Need to talk with them, see about getting them back on as sponsors.
I'll talk with David and see if he'll do that.
Good food over there.
Yes, it is.
There. Go check them out. All right, let's see what other scores we have going on. Don't know, don't care, don't get Twigs. I don't even know where Twigs is. Oh, well, folks are tweeting me scores of counties that I've never heard of before. Region 1 4A softball championship, Northside 11, Columbus nothing. Oh, well. Roswell, Lassiter.
Not very often we hear the crickets chirping around Callaway Stadium on a Friday night. Michael, I bet it sure is lonely around there.
Oh, and here we go. Here's an update now. Thank you to our good friend Kevin Eckleberry with the LaGrange Daily News. It will be a running clock in the second half as the Callaway Cavaliers are leading Lamar County 38-0 there at the half. Cavaliers are for real this year.
Yeah, they were very impressive in that game against LaGrange, showing that they can both run the ball and pass the ball. Very good defense, very physical defense, and you know, with a team like that, you'll get deep into the playoffs, and even make the playoffs. I mean, that's your first goal, is to make the playoffs. But being able to get deep into the playoffs is a real possibility with the Cavaliers.
I'll give you another team that's got a real good possibility of making deep in the playoffs. That's these Purple Hurricanes here of Cartersville.
Well, they're showing us tonight why they are the reigning 4A champions.
Who defeated the reigning 5A champions.
And being able to take it to Buford like they did, I can see why now, Michael. Both sides of the ball, they're really physical, really quick people up front. They when they grab you, you're going down.
Yeah.
When they make a tackle, you're going down. And on offense, this Trevor Lawrence is really a gifted athlete, like we've been talking about all night. But to be able to see it live is really special.
And we've got a lot of Grangers that did come make the trip through that awful Atlanta traffic. I hate driving through that, and I know you guys hated passaging through that. That was a mess. Thomas over here grinning like he was holding on to that crap handle so much with me driving. Yeah, and that traffic was miserable driving through that. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and make a personal statement that I really don't like doing on the radio, but I got to say it. Whoever denied Cartersville their request to change regions, because those of us that have to come up to Cartersville fighting that traffic, but Cartersville having to go down to LaGrange, go down to Troop, go down to Sandy Creek and fight this Atlanta traffic. Not just football, baseball, basketball, tennis, softball.
All the sports, and no telling how much expense it is to have the buses go back and forth each time they have to make a trip like that.
Missing class time, it's something else.
Yeah, the gentleman up here, the announcer was talking about how the kids are going to have to get out of the classroom, by 1 o'clock just to be able to make a 5 o'clock game.
Yeah.
Because they do have a lot of traffic to have to contend with. Even on Saturday, it's a nightmare getting through Atlanta.
Yep. I want to remind you that the LaGrange Blue Sox annual Granger Gala is back. It'll be Thursday, November the 10th at Delevant, 141 Main Street. Silent auction is at 6:30. The reverse raffle is at 7 o'clock. And entertainment is by Mr. Terrific. And yes, they are as advertised. They are terrific. Tickets are $100 for the chance to win great prizes, including a grand prize of up to $5,000. See any Granger parent, player, or coach if you want to buy a ticket. And yes, I want to buy a ticket. Somebody come get me so I can write this check out to LaGrange Blue Sox so I can be a part of this as well. Go check them out. It is 35-7 Cartersville with the lead here at halftime over your Grangers. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff for the second half. But first, we'll step aside for this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Back again here at Callaway Stadium, Weinman Stadium. Yeah, we're in hostile territory up here, although it's not very hostile. The folks here in the press box are very accommodating. Excellent food up here in the press box. I'm nibbling on some pasta as we speak. You're nibbling on a sub sandwich.
Nice guys all the way around, Michael. Been feeling downright home today.
They're treating us better in the press box than the team is treating us on the field. I'll tell you that.
Well, I think the Grangers are playing physical. They're doing what we can. I think they're doing exactly what the coaches have asked them to do. Is just not very much you can do whenever you're being out-athleted like we have. Grangers have not blown a whole lot of assignments. We've had people on the ball. We've had people at the ball carrier.
Yep.
It's just one or two moves here and there, and all of a sudden, it's a big play for this strong Cartersville team. But I think the Grangers, for the most part, have played really well cognitively.
And that's what the coaches said earlier, that they couldn't focus on Cartersville. They really couldn't. Right. They had to focus on LaGrange. We talked about that last week, that the Grangers really have to focus on holding the ball, not having the turnovers, not having the penalties. Pretty much that's been the case. LaGrange has played really well. They're just getting outplayed.
We're getting outplayed, and just timely penalties have hurt us also, and just a few mistakes. You make a few mistakes against this caliber of a team, there's probably 21 points right there.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, we've played mistake-free. We've played hard. We've played aggressive. This second half is going to be a real test of our character now, as far as staying focused and trying to play Granger football against, this time Goliath is winning.
Yeah. Now, obviously the player's not looking ahead. We've got the opportunity of looking ahead. Next week, 2-0 Troop Tigers, who have the week off, they're resting their players. They're going to be refreshed. LaGrange goes in playing the Troop Tigers after a loss like this. That's where I think that the rivalry between LaGrange and Troop comes into play, because no matter what the situation, no matter if the winner is the number 1 seed, loser's number 2, or if the winner goes to the playoffs, loser doesn't, no matter what the situation, both could be 0 wins and a bunch of losses. It's still the crosstown rivalry. The pads pop harder, the players play harder. Throw the rule book out, throw the record book out the window. It's going to be a tough game next week.
That's right. Throw all the previous scores out the window. Throw all the history away. That game in Callaway Stadium between Troop and LaGrange is one of the most intense games both teams will play this year. And because of all the players knowing each other, have grown up playing ball against each other or playing with each other, you just never can tell what's going to happen on such an exciting night as that game is.
Both teams are back on the field. It will be Cartersville with the ball, 1st and 10 when LaGrange kicks off to them, assuming not a onside kick or anything odd, which in this game you never know.
That's right. I don't know if LaGrange would try an onside. That's Les Miles. Who was the riverboat gambler? Tuberville.
Tommy Tuberville's
now,
done
I can see Tuberville doing
Didn't
an
Lovie
onside.
Smith do it in the Super Bowl one time at the beginning of the second half?
Yeah. I mean, the best time to do an onside kick is whenever the other team's not expecting it.
And this would definitely be one of those times.
That's true. But looking at the front line for Cartersville, they got, it looks like all running backs and receivers up front. They put all their fast people up there to block.
All right, here we go. 82, Matt Rainey set to kick off for the Grangers. Ball spotted at the 40. Waiting for the ready for play whistle. There it is. Here's the kick. It is up. It is on its way. It is fielded about the 5-yard line to the 10, 15. Slips a tackler to the 20, to the 30, to the 40, to the midfield stripe, and down there inside Granger territory to the 48.
Vondez Taylor gets down the field first, and he gets a hand on the returner, and runs right by him, but he makes the play at the 50-yard line. So there's no quit in these Grangers. They were still right there with him, even though it looked like he had it broke for just a second.
35-7 Cartersville. One receiver to the left side, 3 to the right. Pump fake down the field, and oh, did he catch it? You gotta be kidding me. It was off his fingertips. He popped it up to himself, pulled it in, and came down about the 8-yard line. What a catch.
Trevor Lawrence with the pump fake and gets the secondary to freeze for just a second. That broke the receiver down the middle of the field, and it looked like he had overthrown him by 5 yards, but the receiver stuck a big paw out and tipped it up to himself.
Sometimes I get criticized for giving too much credit to the other team. That was a great catch. Sorry, it was. Quick pass in the slant into the end zone, caught, touchdown. 2-play drive, and Cartersville has extended their lead 41-7 with the PAT coming.
And we were able to get a little pressure on Lawrence that time. It's just he is so pinpoint accurate. The receiver ran a quick slant, and the ball was delivered right on the money.
TJ Horton on the reception, and the extra point attempt coming up. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it is up, it is on its way, it's good. 11:16 left to go in the third quarter. It is Cartersville 42 and LaGrange 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Hi friends, Jess Lichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. And with prices like these are not gonna last long, come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Price plus text tag and title. Stock number 19215. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
2-play drive, 48 yards, an outstanding 40-yard pass followed by an 8-yard slant route. And it's 42-0 Cartersville already. Wow.
Yeah, the Grangers got caught a little flat-footed. But that quarterback and his receivers are just putting on a show tonight.
Two receivers to the near side. LaPerion Perry rolling out to his right. Stops. Nobody there, so he's going to try to run it himself to the left side. He escapes one tackler. He'll get the first down and be stepping out of bounds. Let's see where they mark
him
it.
Short. Referee marks him about 3 yards short.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But a good play by LaPerion, rolling out to the right, not seeing an open receiver, and reversing his field back to the left and running to the sideline and getting a good 7 yards out of that play.
An outstanding play by Perry to the 27. 2nd and 3. Russell split out all the way to the numbers on the near side. Thrash next to him. They're going to give the ball straight up the middle. That's going to be close to the first down marker. That's Cornell Kendrick on the carry. That's going to be close.
If he breaks the 30-yard line, that should be a first down, and it is.
Yep. So Kendrick gets the first down. Fresh set of downs for the Grangers, trailing 42-7.
What, was that Cornell on the carry?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Cornell's not in there now, and it's a straight run up the middle to the 24.
Desmond Williams.
Yep.
And we got a penalty flag over here away from the play on Cartersville. Face mask. A personal foul face mask.
Oh, wow.
And it's Bo Russell and number 84, Trace Thezia, out here battling on the corner.
So the ball spotted at the Granger 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Russell and Thrash near side. Ogletree and Desmond Williams in the backfield. Perry rolling out to his right, design pass. Thrown, diving for it, incomplete. Intended for Thrash at the 40-yard line inside Cartersville territory, but couldn't quite come up with it.
Cartersville sending 2 linebackers on the blitz on LaPerion rolling out to the right, and LaPerion doing a good job avoiding the rush. Just didn't have enough, quite enough on the throw to get it to the receiver.
2nd down and 10, 10 to go.
Another penalty on Cartersville. LaGrange getting plenty of help by Cartersville mistakes.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 36-yard line. So another first down by way of the penalty. Thrash to the near side, Russell to the far side. Perry under center. Quick pass and dropped just at the feet of Bo Russell. He couldn't come up with it. 2nd down.
LaPerion just under center, stands up and throws the ball out to Bo, and he just short hopped him. And, you know, if Bo gets that ball, if he catches that ball and makes one move, he's got some room to run.
Got to get it to him first, though. 2nd and 10. This time Russell and Thrasher to the near side. Williams and Ogletree in the backfield. Perry gives it to Williams, who is hit immediately and dropped. No gain.
This defensive line for Cartersville showing some athletic ability, getting off blocks and getting to the running back. That was a straight ahead dive that they just stopped it cold.
3rd down. 2 receivers right. 2 back set. Perry under center. Rolling out to his right. Throwing it and incomplete. And to be honest, I'm going to be surprised that there wasn't a holding call, because I think one of the Grangers on the far side may have had the arms wrapped up, but that's going to bring up fourth down.
LePerion rolling out to the right again, wanting to hit Bo Russell on about a 7-yard out. Put it a little bit too close to the sideline.
Marat Rosenkrantz back to punt, standing at the Cartersville 48. Waiting for the snap. Nope, fake. It was a fake. I completely lost it.
The ball was snapped to the up back, and the up back threw to the tight end on the right side, and it's about 2 yards short of the first down marker, so that completes the Granger drive.
Yep, ball goes over on downs. 9:11 left to go in the third quarter. Cartersville with the ball.
You know, it's a good idea, Michael. You know, you don't have anything to lose on the fake punt.
Cartersville's got the ball deep in their own territory at their own 26. Why not? Two receivers right, one left. Lawrence under some pressure. He's rolling out away from pressure. Now he throws it and incomplete, just getting rid of the ball. He threw it beyond the line of scrimmage. He threw it in the vicinity of the receivers. Smart play on his part.
Well, it was a great way to avoid the rush. He knew the rusher was coming for his back, and he took a move inside, turned outside, rolled out to the left, threw the ball behind his receiver, which he probably could have got an interference call because the receiver was pushing our defender.
Three receivers right. And speaking of call, timeout called by LaGrange right before the snap. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 9:02 left to go in the third quarter. It is Cartersville 42, LaGrange 7. Back in 30. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service.
Thank you.
Some might call that old school. Then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Live from Wyman Stadium is LaGrange High Granger football against the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes, defending 4A state champs. Leading your Grangers 42-7 with 9:02 left to go in the third quarter. And Coach Burke's taking the timeout, trying to get the defense on the good path. You know, they're still playing football. The players are treating it like it's 0-0.
Yeah, I think Coach Burke saw something in the secondary that was a mismatch for what Cartersville was going to offer. So it was a good timeout.
Three receivers to the right, one left. Lawrence in the shotgun, looking under some pressure. He's going to roll to his right. Nobody there. Under some more pressure. Finally gets away from him. And he's just going to throw the ball and intercepted?
Intercepted, yes.
Intercepted. Granger's with the ball deep in Cartersville territory around the 20-yard line. Who has got that ball?
Rico Dunn on covering across the middle of the field. Now Lawrence is rolling right, and he's looking for receivers. And the cardinal sin is to be rolling right and throw it back to the middle of the field, because hardly anything good can happen on a play like that unless you're Auburn football. But very rarely anything comes out good rolling right and throwing back to the middle of the field.
Now the Grangers with the ball at the Cartersville 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Trailing 42-7. Let's get some more points. Two-back set, two receivers to the right. Perry looking. Little dump-off pass to Ogletree. Caught. No, he's going to say he dropped it. And I think that's the right call. I think the point of the ball did touch the ground, and That's going to be an incomplete pass.
LaPerion very good on the improvisation. He, under a heavy rush, Ahmad Ogletree gets off his block and releases upfield, and LaPerion sees him and throws the ball just a little bit ahead of him, and Ahmad with an almost great play.
Second down. Perry under center, the two receivers to the right. Fakes the give. He's going to try to go around that right side, makes a man miss. 20, 15, 10, trying to stay on his feet. Can't do it. Down at the 7-yard line, but that should be enough to move the chains. It is.
LaPerion showing some athletic ability on his own. Fakes the handoff, follows the running back up into the hole, breaks outside, runs between two defenders, and gets tripped up, a shoestring tackle by number 84, Fezia, that saved him from making a touchdown.
8:32 to go in the third. Granger's down 42-7, but knocking on the door. First and goal inside the 10. Williams and Kendrick in the backfield. He's going to get to Williams, and he's bulling his way forward. Is he in? No, just short about the 2.
A handoff, straight ahead handoff to the left side over there on Olajibutu and Joe Thornton's side.
Already under center real quick. Perry. The ball's loose on the ground. Cartersville says they have it, and they do. Oh, that's a dagger.
A very deflating, emotional setback. The Grangers driving to the goal line. Granger's driving to the goal line, mishandled the handoff. Ball's loose. Cartersville recovers, but what a great effort by this Granger offense, not giving up any.
So Hurricanes with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 2.
It's time for the Granger defense to come up with another big play. Because that interception a while ago put some air into our sails.
How about a cause fumble, scoop, and score? One receiver to the left side, 2 to the right, double tight end. Whistles blown, flags thrown.
Illegal procedure on Cartersville.
They didn't come set. Half the distance to the goal, back to the 1.
Now on the snap, Lawrence gets the ball. He's going to throw out there to one of those receivers out to the right side in the twin set. He's throwing to the inside receiver, and we had only 2 people out there to defend that. So we're going to need some more white jerseys running to the ball.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Lawrence from his own 1, shadow of his own goalpost.
Trying to draw the Grangers offside with that quick snap count.
Waiting for the snap. Takes the snap. Looking. Firing it downfield. Incomplete. Ball falls harmlessly to the turf of the 20. Brings up 2nd down.
Lawrence again trying to thread the needle over the middle between the 2 safeties. The ball was almost picked off by I think it was Vondez Taylor, had a hand on the ball, but they made sure they hit the receiver after the ball was tipped to keep him from catching the ball.
2nd down. 2 receivers right, man in motion, right, left to right. Lawrence, he's going to tuck it and run, and he's going to get across the 5-yard line looking for the chains. And I don't know if he got the 1st down marker or not. The 1st down marker fell to the ground. Nope. Going to bring up 3rd down. He was short by a couple of yards.
Granger defense doing a much better job on the rush. I don't see them running past the ball anymore, Michael. You know, they're getting a rush, but they know not to let this kid get outside the pocket and run.
3rd and 2 from just short of the 10. Looking, Lawrence tipped but caught anyway at the 10, down to the 15-yard line, and a 1st down. Just a great play by that kid Kramer. My goodness, he's been all over the place.
He has, Michael. he's one of Lawrence's favorite receivers, and he's coming out of the backfield for those throws.
Look at your roster. Is Kramer a senior? He may wind up getting that card.
Yep, he's a senior.
Oh, boy, I think we found our candidate here. Handoff to Kramer across the 20, spilled at the 23-yard line.
Zone read, running the ball right up the middle. But, the Granger secondary and the linebackers are having to drop first because they know that this Lawrence can just throw the ball all over the place.
2nd and 2. Cartersville leading 42-7 with 7 minutes exactly left to go in the third quarter. Lawrence back to pass, looking long, looking deep to the near sideline. Did he catch it? Did he complete the catch? Let's see. Yes, he did. At the 43-yard line.
Oh, a very favorable call for Cartersville on their sideline. I don't think the referee was going to be brave enough to call that incomplete, but he had that ball on his shoulder. Excellent coverage by Cordarius Grissom. It was just a great catch by the Cartersville receiver.
Yep. At the Granger 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for Cartersville. I'd love to see a replay on that, but that was a heck of an effort at minimum and a great catch at maximum. 2 receivers to the left, 2 right, and another whistle blown.
Now the referee over there on the LaGrange sideline saw the receiver in motion before the ball was snapped.
Yep. And that's exactly what the call was by the gentleman in the white hat.
That must be why they're breaking open so often. No, Cartersville not doing anything illegal. They're just very talented athletes.
3 receivers right, 1 left, and now LaGrange jumps across the line of scrimmage. Grangers go on 1, but the count was on 2.
Yeah, Grangers can't afford to give them the 5 yards back that they just took from them.
1st and 10. Ball spotted back at the Granger 39.
Granger's playing very composed. They're right there in the spot to make a play. It's just we're being out-athleted right now.
Lawrence drops back, throws it long, throws it deep, and incomplete. Intended again for Turner.
Cordarius Grissom again on the coverage, just doing his job.
Disrupting very well.
Yeah, and he broke up that pass, but we got a flag on the Grangers back here for something that happened, and it looks like the 15-yard version.
Pass interference?
Or
is it roughing?
Or it may have been roughing the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't see what the referee called. So from the 24, 1st and 10 for Cartersville from the Granger 24. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Lawrence in the shotgun and makes LaGrange move again. Lawrence, well, no, the referees didn't blow the whistle. I guess it didn't come across the line of scrimmage. Lawrence, quick out pass to Kramer out of the backfield to the 20, to the 15. Dragging a tackler with him down near the 10-yard line. 1st and 10, Cartersville.
Lawrence recognizing that there's a linebacker coming in off that corner and just flares the ball right out to the running back, Kramer, that has just taken the spot where the linebacker came from. So, Cartersville doing a good job of taking advantage of our empty space.
Officially, the ball spotted at the 12. 1st and 10 for the Purple Hurricanes. Man in motion, turned jet sweep to the left side. He'll get up near about the 5-yard line for number 5, Evan Williams on the carry.
Yeah, he right after he got the handoff, he cut it up to where the interior linemen were not seeing any room to run outside. So at least the Grangers are turning the ball back to the inside on that jet sweep.
2nd and Called a long 3, a short 4. Lawrence looking, lots of time to throw it, and overthrows Turner. 3rd down.
Now, that was a major league fastball right there.
Yeah, it was.
He had to throw the ball that hard to keep it from being tipped or intercepted, and the only player that was going to have a chance to catch it was his receiver. But if his receiver had gotten his hands on that ball, it had taken his gloves off.
No, that ball had a tail on it, no doubt. 2 receivers right. Lawrence looking, little dump off pass to Kramer out of the backfield. He will walk into the end zone. Touchdown.
And we got a flag. We got a possible hold. A possible holding on Cartersville.
Yep. Holding against Cartersville. You're correct. Good call.
Now, what they did just then, Michael, they let the defensive line rush as many people as they wanted to, and he just dumps the ball right over there to Kramer.
Yep. But a holding call will negate the touchdown. 4:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. Cartersville up 42-7, and
with that play right there, they had 9 people blocking 6.
So the ball spotted back at the 10-yard line. So it brings up 2nd down and 8. Lawrence looking, firing, and batted down by LaGrange. Who was that? Was that Thrash?
That's Thrash. An excellent play by Thrash on the pass breakup. And it was 3rd and 8, Michael.
You are correct, because I've got 4th down now on my score sheet.
But Lawrence throwing the ball as well as he could to get the ball there. Thrash on a really good coverage, knocking the ball down.
So this will be a 26-yard attempt. Good snap, good spot. The kick, it's up, it's good. 4:34 left to go in the 3rd quarter. It is now 45-7 in favor of Cartersville. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you've gotten your flu shot, now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Drive that started at their own 2-yard line. They do get points out of it. A 26-yard field goal for Cartersville, and is now the Purple Hurricanes blowing over the Grangers 45-7. And, of course, the kickoff goes into the end zone, so LaGrange will start at their own 20.
Grangers are still showing fight, Michael.
Yes.
I like the way that, the defense is not quit. The whole team has not just laid down and let 45 points been scored on them. They are giving a grade A effort, especially on that last drive. They stopped them to a field goal.
Cartersville's haven't earned it, but they're just earning it a lot. Quick out pass to Cornell Kendrick out of the backfield, across the 25-yard line down to the 28. Plays like that will bring dividends against future teams.
That's right. And LaPerrion on the fake toss turns around, and we run our own little play where we pass to the running back out of the backfield.
2 receivers left. Kendrick and Ogletree in the backfield. Inside of 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Perry takes the snap. Quick give up the middle to Ogletree, and he gets maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, we're trying to run over there on Thornton and Olajibutu's side.
3rd and 1. Perry takes the snap. And this time he's going to keep it. He's under all kinds of pressure, so he's going to try around the right side this time. And nobody there. He's going to try to cut it up inside, and he is going to get swarmed under by a host of Hurricanes. And now a late flag coming in.
I think they're going to call a late hit on Cartersville because they had LaPerion stood up, and about two Hurricanes. Oh, they got a face mask.
But it's a 5-yard variety.
The 5-yard variety. Is it from the spot or is it going to be from the line of scrimmage?
Oh, that's a great question. Looks like it's going to be from the spot, but they'll replay the down.
Now those the chain gang had already started moving the chain. I think they moved the chains up about a yard.
Nah, it was the 30.
They got a little they got a little tag on the chains that tells them where to place it back at.
Yeah, chains are right now, so they're going to spot the ball. So they're going to wind up losing a yard on the play, but they'll get the play back. 3rd and 2. 2 receivers left. Perry firing it high, caught, but no gain as Thrash is going to be driven backwards. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a little throw out there to isolate Thrash against their corner and their outside linebacker. If he catches it clean without having to jump for it, he probably can maneuver his way for a 1st down.
Yep. That added second of coming down from Thorne was enough to get the defense out there.
That's right. And Granger's lined up like they were going to go for it for just a second, and now they bring the punt team on.
Granger's trailing 45-7. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And motion, I think the Cartersville came across the line of scrimmage.
Delay a game.
Ah, phooey. So instead of 1st and 10, if it was on the encroachment, it's 4th and 8 on the delay of game. Doggone it. Rosenkrantz back to punt on his own 10. Chest high snap. Gets off a good one. It's going to roll. The Cartersville bobbles it, but I do believe he does get it back. He does at his own 43-yard line. 1:44 to go in the third quarter.
Ball rolling around on the ground like that. The Cartersville return man, very chancy, takes a very big chance of trying to scoop it up and bobbles it and does the smart thing and just falls down on the ball.
Those footballs aren't round. They don't always take a true bounce when they bounce. Because you're talking to a guy who couldn't get a basketball when it bounced. So 3 receivers to the right side. Lawrence will give to Kramer. He'll go across the 50-yard line, spill to the 49, gain of 9.
Yeah, just a straight handoff up the middle. Kramer finding all the room he can find to run. Granger defensive line, working hard to try to stop this rushing attack.
2nd and 2. Lawrence under a world of pressure just dumps it off to Kramer out of the backfield, makes a man miss. 45-40, 35-30. He's got a convoy. He's in. Touchdown, Cartersville. A 49-yard pitch and catch from Lawrence to Kramer. And Cartersville's just extended this lead even more.
a screen pass that's designed to just let the defensive line and linebackers run straight to the quarterback, and no one on the defensive line and linebackers recognized that it was a screen. And once the running back caught the ball, there was nobody but purple jerseys in front of him.
And a lot of them. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. 1:01 left to go in the third quarter. 52-7 Cartersville. Back in 1 minute. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Two-play drive, 57 yards, a 49-yard touchdown catch. Lawrence to the passer, Kramer the catcher, out of the backfield. 52-7 Cartersville, and just got to tip your hat to Cartersville. They've got a quarterback that can throw the ball. They got receivers that can catch the ball. They got a running back who can catch the ball, who can run the ball. They got a kicker who hadn't missed an extra point, hadn't missed a field goal, is kicking it through the end zone. We've caused LaGrange to start at their own 20 like they did here. It's a all-around good team. Ogletree takes the pitch. He'll turn it upfield, across the 25, down to 26, gain of 6.
Lead option to the left side. The Perrion draws the defensive end to him and makes the pitch, and Ahmad has quite a bit of room to run. But that screen pass for the touchdown, Michael, was set up because they know that this Lawrence kid can throw the ball down the field anytime he wants to, and we got to get a rush on him, and when we try to get a rush on him, all of a sudden here comes that screen pass.
Yep. 2nd and 5. One receiver either side. Perry makes the pitch. Ogletree to the 25, dragged down from behind. If it weren't for the speed of number 36, who is that? Grant Harris for Cartersville, dragging him down from behind. Ogletree would have gotten a first down easily, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. With your score, Cartersville 52, LaGrange 7. Back in a minute. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Truven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at Eagle1023.com.
Fourth quarter, Cartersville 52 and LaGrange 7. We are in the mercy rule, and I'll explain that after this next snap as the Grangers and Cartersville are getting ready to to get on the field right now. They are in formation. LaGrange has 2 receivers to the left side, 2 to the right. Perry in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, firing. Thrash, overthrown. Did the receiver catch it? Let's see what the official says. Nope, he's saying incomplete pass. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Mercy rule is as follows. If a team's up by 30 points or more at halftime, then the team that's behind has the choice whether to let the Mercy rule go into play or not. That was not the case here. But in the 4th quarter, if a team's up by 30 points or more, then it's mandatory that the clock keeps running. The gentleman in the black and white striped shirt immediately to my left will keep that clock running, whether it's an incomplete pass, whether the ball goes out of bounds. The only way it stops is for timeouts, injuries, penalties, and for scores. And I've seen them let it run for penalties due and for good reason. Games that start to get a little chippy, they just let that clock run, and I don't blame them. It's not the case here. 2 well-disciplined teams here, and a timeout is called as the clock is stopped. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. It is 52-7 in favor of Cartersville. Back in 30, this is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Marat Rosenkrantz back to punt, sends one downfield, hits it to 35, takes a Granger roll all the way down to the 20 where it is picked up to the 25, but he is spilled at the 32-yard line where Cartersville will set up shop 1st and 10.
Once again, Michael, Vondez Taylor on the coverage along with Cordarius Grissom, keeping the Cartersville offense on their side of the 50. Just a great effort. Just there's no quitting this Granger team that I can see.
Cartersville will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 32, clock running. Even on the change of possession, 10-20 left to go in the game. 2 receivers left, 1 right. And a new quarterback out there takes a snap, hands off to the running back who is hit at the 37-yard line and dropped. The new quarterback, number 9.
T. Webb.
Thank you, sir.
T. Webb, and we got a new running back, number 13, Marcus Gary.
Ball spotted.
And T. Webb looks just like the other quarterback, Lawrence.
2 receivers left. Webb hands the ball off up the middle to the 40, to the 45-yard line, just enough for the 1st down. Move the chains.
And that's number 10. That is the Sonny Moorhead, okay. I was going to say Mooneyhan.
So I had taped my my roster right in front of me, but then I had to move down for the referee, so that's why I can't see it, but that's quite all right. He's got a more important job than I do. Hands the ball off to number 10 across the 44-yard line.
That's Moorhead again. Moorhead on the carry. Tackled. I think that was Andy Boykin on the tackle. Granger defense still playing with some life.
2nd and 11. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Webb fakes the handoff. Moorhead's going to stop. He's going to get dropped at the 45-yard line, gain of 1.
Granger defense stopping the sweep around the left side, the offensive left side, stringing the play all the way out to the hash mark.
Third down. Three receivers left, one right, and the Grangers jump across the line of scrimmage a little too anxious.
Yeah, that when you get the adrenaline flowing and get into the flow of the game and you get used to one snap count, all of a sudden they throw a change up on you.
Andy Boykin.
Being replaced.
Penalty of
over aggressiveness.
Thank you, sir. One receiver right, three left. Webb back to pass, launches one. Great defensive play.
Cordarius Grissom on the play just knocked the ball away at the last second. Excellent position. Cordarius has played himself a good game tonight, Michael. He's been on the receivers, even though if they made a catch, he's been right there with them.
Brings up fourth down.
Which tells you something about the arm. Oh, what kind of penalty do we have?
I don't know. I didn't see the penalty, but that's why the clock was. I was wondering why the clock was stopped. Because the clock doesn't stop on an incomplete pass, but it does on a penalty. And I should have had my eyes on the white hat when he gave the motion, but I didn't see it. So ball spotted at the Granger 34-yard line. Fresh set of downs for LaGrange. One receiver left, two right. Going to hand the ball off across the 30. Spilled at around the 20, it's called the 27-yard line.
Marcus Gary on the carry, just threading his way through the Granger defense. Got white jerseys all around him. He's just able to keep his feet moving and gain a big chunk of yardage.
3rd and 3. Two receivers left, one right. And hand the ball off, and he's to the 25-20. Dropped at the 18-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first down.
We have a defensive lineman that broke through the line of scrimmage and got into the backfield in position to make a play, but the Marcus Gary jumped right over his outstretched arms and got another big chunk of yardage.
1st and 10 for the Purple Hurricanes, officially on the 19 of the Grangers. Two receivers left. Webb hands it off to Moorhead across the 19, 18, maybe the 17. Nope, make it the 18, 1-yard gain.
The Grangers stocking up on the defensive line and in the linebacker core, knowing that Cartersville is probably just going to run the ball until they have to throw it.
They can throw the ball and still run the clock here under the mercy rule. They're going to be content to run it.
Well, let's not tell them that.
It's our secret. Two receivers left, one right. Webb back to pass. Nobody's open, so he's going to tuck it and run, and he will get dropped there at the 19-yard line.
And that's Marcus Payne and Jonathan Olajibutu on the sack. Good job by their relentless pursuit.
3rd and 9. Granger's trailing 52-7. 5:20 to go in the game. Two receivers left, one right. Out of the shotgun. Webb hands the ball off, crossed the 15, dropped at the 14-yard line. Brings up 4th and 3.
Now, how long is it going to take them, Michael, before they figure out that we're playing about 12 yards off that inside receiver?
I think they're going to try a field goal here.
Okay. Tell you what, this kid does have a strong leg.
This is a different kid here. This is number 19.
Grant Farmer.
Yep. 17 was Jaden Martin before. And the kick from the near hash mark from
blocked.
31 yards away is blocked. Fell on by the Grangers at the 30. It doesn't matter. It's going to go over to the Grangers at the 30-yard line.
I didn't quite see who got the block. I see Jadarius Young in the vicinity of the ball. But we had about 3 Grangers back there to throw their hands up and block the ball.
Is there a penalty?
No, just resetting the chains.
All right. Saw the clock stop. Don't tell the official. I thought the clock was supposed to continue running, but we'll take the clock stop. That's fine.
It's a change of possession, so the referee on the field, the white hat on the field, will tell him when to start the clock.
From the 30, Grangers with the ball, 1st and 10. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 to the left. LaPerion Perry in the shotgun. And now Thrash will move to the far side. And now Perry goes under center and whistle's blown. Delay a game.
Grangers just taking a little too long trying to get the set, the formation set.
Confusion as to what personnel is in there and where they're supposed to go, unfortunately. So LaGrange will now have 1st and 15. 1 receiver to the left side. Perry looking, loading up the gun, throwing it high, throwing it deep, incomplete, double coverage.
Excellent effort by Jamari Thrash, jumping up with 2 defenders. Just almost came down with the ball. LaPerion showing that he's got quite an arm.
Clock running inside of 4 minutes. 1 receiver to the far side. Now 2 receivers to the far side. Perry under center. He's going to give to Cornell Kendrick across the 30. Tumbles at the 32-yard line, gain of 7. 3rd down for LaGrange, trailing 52-7 with 3:24 left to go in the game.
Granger's still trying to run the ball, run that dive play behind Tedescucci and Marcus Payne.
1 receiver left, 1 right. Perry fakes the pitch to the left side. He's going to throw it to Cornell Kendrick out of the backfield. He's got the 1st down across the 40, down to the 41.
Oh, and we've got an extra effort that's turned into extracurricular activity.
It'll still be a 1st down. It happened after the play, after it was whistled dead. But then it's going to back it up 15 yards against LaGrange. So instead of from the 41, it's going to be from the 26.
Just not a very smart play whenever you've got somebody blocked and they fall down on the ground, and then you slap them across the top of the helmet. That's
not smart.
Not very smart.
Nope. Fresh set of downs for LaGrange. We're back at their own 26 with 2:51 to go in the game. Not going to affect the outcome of the game, obviously, but that's definitely going to affect whether he runs some extra sprints or not. 2 receivers to the right side. Perry going under center. Fakes the handoff. Rolling to his left, nothing there. Rolling to his right. He's going to try to get some yardage on his own. He does. 1st down, makes a man miss, and is dropped at the 39-yard line. 1st down.
Good effort by LaPerion, not seeing anything out to his left and rolling back to the right, just basically on his own, getting about 12 yards.
First and 10 for LaGrange. Down by 45 points. 1 receiver to the right side.
Right now, just trying to find some identity, trying to find some plays that we can put into the arsenal for next week.
Long time. We don't have a play clock in here, so we can't see how much time is left. Perry with the pitch to Ogletree, who is dropped at the 40-yard line for a 1-yard gain.
It's that little reverse lead option where they're going to start left, turn around and run back to the right with the fullback lead blocking on the outside, and Ahmad catching the pitch. LaPerrion doing a good job of drawing the defensive end toward him again, and that play is going to help us in the future.
Actually spotted at the 39 for no gain, 2nd and 10. Rolling out, Perry looking for someone to throw to. Now he's going to run it himself. He's got the first down across the 50. Spilled.
But we're going to have a hold back here on the offense. Because I think we pretty much tackled the defensive end that was trying to make a play, but
you can't do that.
No, you can do it whenever the guy's got the ball and you can tackle him, but not when you're a blocker and trying to block the guy. You can't tackle him. That is illegal.
They're marking the ball way back inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. So LaGrange will have the ball 2nd down.
Yeah, that happened about 5 to 7 yards deep in the backfield. So it basically comes out to about a 17-yard penalty.
Grangers need their own 49. 2 receivers to the left side. Perry looking to throw. Under some pressure, down he goes.
It was that defensive end that got tackled a while ago, number 27. That's Tristan Carlton.
Doing the tackling this time. Ball spotted at the 16. And this will probably be the last play of the game. 3rd down and 15 seconds to go. 2 receivers to the right side. Four, 3, 2, 1. He does not get the play off. That's the end of the game with your score. Cartersville 52 and LaGrange 7. We'll be back to do a recap of this game after this 2-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Have you gotten your flu shot? Now is the time. Holmes Pharmacy is the place to get your flu shot. And if you have insurance, it could be free. So don't wait. Drive right up to Holmes Pharmacy and get your flu shot today at Commerce Avenue in LaGrange or in Hamilton. And if your doctor feels you need a high-dose flu shot, Holmes Pharmacy has you covered.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Introducing the most valuable provider, your nationally ranked WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Ranked a top 100 large community hospital by Proven Health Analytics. Named a top 100 great community hospital by Becker's Hospital Review. Rated top 100 in medical excellence and patient safety by CareChecks. WellStar West Georgia Medical Center. Award-winning healthcare right here in LaGrange. To learn more, visit wellstar.org/WGMC. We believe in life well lived.
Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
And we're back again here at Weinman Stadium as Cartersville defeats LaGrange 52-7. It was 35-7 at the half. The first drive for Cartersville was a 2-play, 48-yard drive where in second play was an 8-yard touchdown pass from Lawrence, making it 42-7. Midway through the third quarter, Cartersville had a drive that started at their own 2-yard line. They got as far as the Granger 10 before they had to settle for a 26-yard field goal, which was good. 45-7 was the score. Granger's 3 and out, and then Cartersville on a 2-play drive, a 49-yard little screen pass from Lawrence to Kramer, 52-7. Except for the field goal, Lawrence had a hand in every touchdown, whether it be by pass or by run. As you mentioned, Cal, the Grangers didn't play badly except for some stupid penalties there toward the end. Overall, the Grangers played really well. They just got outplayed by a much, much better team.
Yeah, I'm not ever ashamed of being beat by a better team who has better athletes. If my kids are going to play hard, if my kids can play as hard as they can and we still get beat, I can live with that.
Yeah.
A little bit better than making a bunch of stupid mistakes. And tonight, I think the Grangers played hard. We were just out-athleted.
The Cartersville's beating other folks badly. They're going to beat more folks badly. They're going to go deep in the playoffs, may wind up winning the whole thing. This is a juggernaut team, much like the Grangers were in 2003, 2004, 2005, 2001, 2003.
That's right.
It's not much you can say about that. Final thoughts on tonight's game, and then looking ahead to next week.
Well, I think the Grangers tonight have found that they can play with this caliber team for a little while, and I think they Coach Floyd and Coach Kendricks, I think they can find some positives out of this game that will help them for the rest of the year, because I don't think that we played that badly. Like we said, we just got out-athleted, and
they had no quits.
And we saw a quarterback tonight that is the real deal. So
you broke my heart when you told me he was a junior.
Well,
he's coming back next year.
He's coming back next year, and but for the Grangers, for the remainder of the year, I think if they can play this caliber of football with this kind of team, that we're going to get a few more wins.
Next week, LaGrange takes on the Troop Tigers. Crosstown rivalry. LaGrange Troop had a horrible year last year. I thought that was going to carry over to this year. Apparently, I thought wrong. Troop is a much improved team, 2-0 in the region. This is going to really be, I think, the key between the two teams, LaGrange and Troop. LaGrange has to come away with a win to have a chance of going to the playoffs. And if Troop really wants to solidify themselves as a region contender, they've got to defeat LaGrange. It's going to be a big game for both teams.
That's right, Michael. Whenever these two teams meet next Friday night, it's going to be a battle of wills. Yes, Troop's coming off a very bad year last year, but even talking with Coach Tanner last year, they were getting better week by week, and when a team's getting better and better, they're going to come up with a win sometime, and that Sandy Creek win was as big as it gets.
Yeah.
The Grangers can come away from this game with some positives, and next Friday night I'm looking forward to with great anticipation that it's going to be a real big slobber, what we call a slobber knocker.
Yep. Yep.
So, Granger fans, don't give up on this team yet, because they showed some fight tonight.
All right, we're going to wrap it up after this 90-second break. Your final score, Cartersville 52, LaGrange 7. Back in 90 seconds to wrap it up. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi friends, Jay Slichter here with Key of LaGrange. We're going pink this month for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating a portion of our sales to the Breast Friends for Life Hope for a Day campaign. So stop by and check out our selection of Kias and help support a great cause. It's fall savings times, which means the 16s, they gotta go to make room for the 17s. You can own a 16 Kia Cadenza for as little as $23,500. You know, with prices like these are not gonna last long. Come see us today or online at keyoflagrange.com to help support your local economy.
Price plus text tag and title. Stock number 19215. Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. Now back to the LaGrange Granger football game on 100.9 and streaming live at eagle1023.com.
Folks, don't forget the LaGrange Blue Sox annual Granger Gala is back. It'll be Thursday, November the 10th at Delavant, 141 Main Street. Silent auction is at 6:30. Reverse raffle is at 7 o'clock. Entertainment is by Mr. Terrific. Tickets are $100 for the chance to win great prizes, including a grand prize of up to $5,000. See any Granger parent, player, or coach if you want to buy a ticket. That's going to do it from Weinman Stadium. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. There's no way I could have gotten you a better result. Once again, your final score is 52-7, Cartersville with the big win. The Grangers dropped to 2-5 overall, 1-2 in the region, while Cartersville improves to 7-0 overall, 3-0 in Region 5 Quad A. Join us next week as the Grangers come back to Callaway Stadium to take on the Troop Tigers. Airtime is 7 o'clock. Granger Football is a production of Eagles Nest Incorporated. Our on-site producer is Thomas Martino. Studio board operator is Taylor Sears. From our broadcast partner, Cal Hires, I'm Michael Buchanan saying so long from Cartersville. This has been LaGrange High Granger Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
You've been listening to LaGrange Granger Football, sponsored by Mallory Insurance, Calumet Bank, Holmes Pharmacy, Wellstar, West. Listening